It's Faiz here. Today we're going to look into some problem that you might face while using e-learning platform. So in my point of view and my research, the biggest problem we found in current e-learning platform is engagement. It's not where engagement exists in current, like all platforms that exist in e-learning array. So what's like traditional model of e-learning is all videos are recorded. So the only way, if I have a question, I can like go on a forum or go on a contact form and ask the instructor, okay, this is my question, and he get back to me. And it's not real time, so I have to wait hour, 2 hours, depending on how busy the instructor is and other circumstances. So another thing, instructor have no way to tell that what the motivation of the class is because he's recording the video. And for example, if I'm the student and I'm watching a video, so it's no way for instructor, right? Because it's recording video to tell what the motivation of the class is and what's going on. He can have like a video like other people and tell, but it's still, if you're talking bigger audience, it's not very practical. And during our research, we found that about 70% of students don't complete their online course, and it's quite a big number in terms of the size of the market that we go to later. So these stats, the 70% dropout is from Big Four e-learning website, includes Coursera, edX, and Udemy, so maybe you've heard of them. So let's look to market size. So this is the market size. Right now it's standing in 2015, 107 billion US dollars. And if you compare it to 2010, yes, just like 6 years ago, it was 32 billion. So it's no way we can say like it's going down. It's just growing and growing. And some people are expecting that it would grow to 4.2 trillion in 2022 because of e-learning adoptions and new technologies are coming up, so everything's becoming more easier. And also, now we have more people on the internet, more people on the network to use those e-learning platforms. And even if you compare this market size of current 107 billion to the dropout of 70%, you can clearly see something is missing. Something is missing here. That's why you got so much bigger market size, but you still got 70% dropout. So let's discuss that later, but let's see what's the demand was in 2015 on e-learning. So 44% look for like online learning tools, like if you're familiar with Adobe Blackboard stuff. So 44% look like on that. 41% people look for learning management solutions like Moodle. And 33% look for online video conferencing-based tool to engage classes. So that's a very big number in terms of the market share. So another interesting fact that we found is today 77% of USA companies offer online corporate training to improve their professional development of their employees. So we can clearly see there is a market, there is space to innovate and come up with some new ideas and to improve it. So then we finally come up with our solution, which is, we named it Education Studio Live, or ESL. So, and what we come up with is all lectures or all the course should be live. So in simple words, what this means is all the courses will be conducted live. So you have a set schedule, and the person will have to teach like online course-based thing to the live students. And other thing that you will get with this online thing is intelligent motivation feedback. I'll come back to that point of what intelligent motivation feedback is, but it's kind of feedback that you can get directly while you're having online class. And to improve the engagement, we use something called badges and ranking. So it's the concept of like if you want to, if the user is more engaging to the platform, you give some badges, some ranking to the user to say how much they're improving and how well they're doing. So I have some kind of mock-up to that. The tool, how that tool will look like is, you can see here is instructor, and that he's teaching, and he have like a screen share, and then you got list of the student on the right. And on the bottom, the thing to be noticed is class focus. Class focus, you can see, is 90%, and class engagement is 70%, and class motivation is 75%. And how we're doing this motivation and this engagement thing is by using Microsoft API. So what's happening in whole scenario is during all class, instructor can see all of the students as you see the right sidebar. And we're using aggregation functions to see their retina tracking. So are they looking towards the screen? And so secondly, we're using Microsoft API to see either they are happy, sad, or what their motivation level is. And we aggregated those back into down here to tell the instructor what the motivation level is. So he can do some intelligent things like ask a class a question or do the same interaction if the person is boring during the class. So the teacher gets pretty much automatically the same abilities even he's not physically in there. So this is kind of like the approach that we have taken. And the technologies that we're looking to use are, as I said, Telestax because we're going to have this online classroom-based environment. We use Telestax and Restcom for high-quality video delivery. And we're going to send like SMS 15 minutes ago before the class going to begin so that people can come to the website, and we use a Tropo for that. And as I said, Microsoft for face motivation detecting. So these are like kind of the technologies we're going to use. And here's some tech stuff if like the thing we're planning to build that infrastructure if it goes live. So you can have instructor, then you have load balancer, then you have Restcom servers, and it go to another load balancer for media, and then you got media servers. So commercial models. In commercial models, we got 3 commercial models on the website: crowd-funded courses, paid courses, and private courses. And if you just explain in overall how it works is, on a crowdfunding one is a tutor list course, and that course open for student applicants. And after the students, like for example, if the tutor say, I want to teach, I don't know, like 20 students in Africa, and he just opened that campaign to students, and now students need to apply to that course before it goes for a community to go for funding. So as soon as he get those students, it goes to the next stage, that is the community funding. As he get that funding and the funding is complete, he go and actually do this online teaching. And I believe that's something he's doing for good and very motivated. The other model, as I said, the traditional model, tutor list the course, student apply for the course, and start teaching. So it's pretty much the same as you got right now in other platform, but rather than having offline lectures, it's all online lectures and stuff. So in the first model, we are taking money out of when somebody donates to that funding, we're taking some charge out of it. In the second model, we are taking from each student when he purchased the course on the platform. In the third model, institute is a private course. So institute or other corporate, if they list the course in our platform, so the only way the student or person can join is through email. So they privately invite the people to be on the course. So they invited by emails, and when they are there, so according to schedule, they start teaching. So thank you very much for listening to me. There's no demo. I'm sorry for that, but because we are more working on business model and more scalable, practical model than anything else. Thank you, Raj.
Any questions for Faiz?
Thank you. Hi, what an in-depth presentation. Quick question, what if the students are taking notes so they're not looking at the screen?
Yes, so I believe it's a good question that they are taking notes. That's why I told you that we are taking aggregated. So aggregated means in like, you're gonna have a 30 people class, not like 30 out of 30 would be taking notes. So you would have like 10 people would be looking at notes, or 10 people. So you would have a percentage of the attention span. So it's possible, but it should not be like all 30 of 30 would be pretty much taking notes.
Any other questions?
Can you explain how the SMS portion, what your goal is for that?
So as I said, we would gonna have a live classes across all of the platforms. So what will happen then is class going to begin, before 15 minutes, we're going to send the SMS to the students, as well as might be the hour ago to the instructor that your class is going to begin so they can engage, come online. So it's just a notification tool we're using at Tropo.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
Great. If there's no more questions, again, well done, Faiz. Great showcase. Thank you so much.
Cheers, thank you.
Okay, Rosalind.